oh, and then at that moment I'm like, oh my god, the AI is a genius. Hello everyone who dreams of creatures that are impossible. I am Border, also known as Borderwise, and welcome to Impossible Creatures, of all things. I had a sudden feeling that I just wanted to play this game and make a video of it, because that's of course what people want to see in the year 2025. Impossible Creatures. You should. This game's bloody good. And I thought to myself, what would be fun? I like themed armies in this game, by the way. It's like you have an army with a specific theme. Meta-wise, terrible idea. If you actually want to win, don't do this. But I just gotta. So, let me show you what the plan is here. You've probably, I forgot I've made like a whole bunch of armies here. Anyway, we're playing with skunks. We've got an army where every single creature in it is combined with a skunk. This is going to be a disaster. So, yep, I sure want to eat this blueprint. So our very first animal is the stink wolf. It's hilarious. It's literally just a wolf with a skunk tail. Then our next thing is a stinky melon. It's a chameleon combined with a skunk. And so it goes. We've got a skunk combined with a lobster, lion, raven, dolphin, hammerhead shark, moose, and of course the sperm whale. You gotta have at least one sperm whale thing in Impossible Creatures army, otherwise what are you doing? So, we're gonna play a little match against a standard AI, because I am not a super genius at this game. It's been ages since I've played, and by gum, I will see you there once the match starts, and we'll be switching to post-commentary for that, because this is an RTS game, and there's already enough multitasking as it is, so I'll see you in a hot second. Alrighty, here we are in the actual setup. This is post-commentary now. We're rolling with our stinky crew. Now,
listen, I'm just a hired thug.
Right, so, this is post-commentary, so, like, I already know what happens, assuming I don't forget, and any Impossible Creatures pros are probably going to look at what I'm doing here and think to themselves, ye gods, man, what, like, wow. You played this game, like, decades ago and you don't know how to do, and the answer is, yes, I don't know how to do. There's definitely a build order to be done in Impossible Creatures, which is standard, I guess. And I'm just building away, getting that lightning rod going. I'm at a huge disadvantage here, as it turns out. Like, spoiler alert, the skunk army kind of sucks. And if I was fighting a human player using the army that they're using, I would not have won this at all. Like, compared to previous games of Impossible Creatures I've played, I had noticeably more trouble with this one, simply because, well, skunk critters kinda suck. Like, it sucks, it's a double whammy here. Alright, so, it sucks because skunks have lousy stats and, like, you have to combine them with, like, well, stuff that's a lot bigger and meaner than them, and, like, it sharply limits your options, really. But also, the one thing they have going for them is Stink Cloud, and that requires a hell of a lot of micromanagement. And, honestly, I think the reason, like, I did say I won, right? Did I already say that? Spoiler alert, maybe I don't. Who knows? I literally can't remember if I've given the plot away or not, but, like, let's say, for instance, that I don't know yet. I do macro pretty well, because it's like, it's one of those things in RTS games is that if you have villagers, or the equivalent of them, basically never stop building them. See, I'm already going for that expansion point over there. And also, it is weird, it's kind of weird to look back on this game. It's like, I guess it is like 1930s steampunk, so the coal is all about the rage, but what is the coal used for, actually? Like, is it just like raw carbon material to, like, manufacture a creature from nothing? Wouldn't it be easier just to, I don't know.
Level 2 research is complete.
I don't know. Alright, so here where I bungle a little bit and, like, I just basically get him gathering coal. And wait for it. Back you go. Yes, workshop.
You're the boss.
It is quite jarring, actually. Like, I really want to play more Impossible Creatures, just in general.
You're the boss.
But it's the kind of thing, RTSs are, like, not relaxing, so if you're not doing it for content, it's like, it's, well, it's not downtime. Maybe I'm just a big wuss with pathetic video gaming endurance. And what else is here? We're just gonna get some... What I like to do is use level 1 creatures to kind of camp to basically just camp expansion points just to make sure that they can do stuff. Right, so what I was trying to do here is I was trying to see if there's a default option to like to set default creature behavior, because I pretty much always want them on defensive, not offensive, because otherwise they get lured across the bloody map. And then they die horribly.
Ready, boss.
Right.
Hello.
Also, these little expendable wolf fellas are like, great for like, spotting when exactly they go for expansion points. And defensive, there you go. And then a whole bunch of, well, I guess more stink wolves. I love my names for these things. Like, I never used to name my critters, like, way back in the day when I first played this, but I do now. I take great joy doing that. Alright, where are you gonna go? Over there. And if nothing else, these little guys are acting essentially as, like, alarms, so to speak.
That research you wanted is done.
Park them over there. See if they're doing anything sneaky, and then for the things that actually are going to be fighting.
You're the boss.
Alright, so there's my good macro move, I believe, is like building that research center, because like it's all about the macro. You gotta build henchmen. Lots of little henchmen. And lots of stinky melons, apparently.
Hello.
Right, so this is possibly one of the worst creature combinations in the game right here, but it's the only like ranged unit I have, because Skunk, terrible creature. Especially when combined with a ranged unit, it's kind of pointless. But Chameleon, very good. Chameleon is very nice, very nice. Incidentally, I just remembered that way back in the day, way back in the day, this game was marketed as having thousands of possible creatures. Or possible impossible creatures, but considering that only a very small percentage of them are actually viable and useful, honestly, like, I don't know, that was a bit of marketing, I guess.
The critters are under attack.
Yep, they've gone for that expansion point. And I think I lose my little friend here. Oh, I don't lose my little friend. Hooray!
Ready,
Hooray
boss.
for high endurance.
Alright.
Okay then, what happens now? Alright, so I am a fiend for a bramble fence. I do like a bramble fence. I do like a bramble fence very nicely. Ah, boy. Also the fact, like, here's the thing. You're controlling animals, right? Formation would be so good in this game, just to have them form up in a way that makes sense.
Hello.
But, you know, this game's probably never getting a sequel. Honestly, I've said this before in, like, the stuff I've done before on Impossible Creatures, but ye gods, man. Ye gods, this game's crying out for a sequel. It really is. It's one of those games that, like, in the early 2000s, they were coming up with, like... It was a good time for video games, I feel. Of course, it hasn't always aged well.
Okay.
Jeez, like, flashback to the Witcher playthrough I did on Twitch. If you want to watch that, like, I think the playlist is still public, but the vehicles... the videos are unlisted, so the reason for that is so that you watching this now don't get recommended 2-hour stream VODs of a 20-year-old RPG that you're probably not going to click on. That's the reason behind that. But if you're curious, I think you can find it. And, like, honestly, watching the first and last episode it'll give you the gist. Like, I've aged decades in between. Not literally, but figuratively. Anyway, water chamber and stuff like that. This is an interesting thing in this game that, like, few other RTSs have done. Is like, is the whole kind of, like, amphibious unit thing.
Building's done.
No, little henchy.
Okay. The critters are under attack.
And these friggin' camel porcupine things.
Hello. No building is
Now, how do camel porcupines possibly lose against a whole bunch of these guys? How do you even do it?
Okay.
Alright.
Hello.
And in my infinite wisdom,
You're the boss.
I build that thing as well, because you... Oh, right, by the way, electricity. What I like about the AI in this game is that it's actually not that stupid. I say that. I don't have that much experience with this game, all things considered. Oh, God, that's a terrible thing I'm making right there. Lobby stinker.
Done
And the
building.
trick with this game, as in others, is like you gotta tech up as fast as possible because higher tier creatures are just so much better than lower tier ones. It's not even funny. Wait for it. There we go. Oh, my actions per minute are probably really bad. Waiting
done.
for the electricity. Electricity done.
Ready, boss.
Not enough coal? How dare you? How dare you, sir?
Boss. Hello. Okay. All right.
Whee! Alright. Honestly, what I should have done is send those guys up to attack that expansion point. I think that would have been a good idea, because they would have just clobbered the sound beam tower there. Would have been great.
Level 3
Oh, hindsight is 2020. Except we don't talk about that year. We don't talk about 2020. Oh boy. Idle henchman. That's bad.
Hello.
Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. Really should have sent those guys
That research
up at a
you
different
wanted is
expansion
done.
point. Really should have done that. Yeah, instead I was just like, here's the thing, I was panicking a little bit. Hit W for workshop, what you get is water chamber. Okay then.
Ready,
Always
boss.
building more henchmen,
All right.
always building more henchmen.
Okay. Hello.
Whee!
Hello.
This map is actually
done.
kind of nice,
All
simply
right.
because, like... Okay,
Hello.
apparently that's all you can
The
do.
critters are under
The
attack.
critters are under attack! The critters are under attack! The critters are under attack. I do like how the... I think the AI does come at you from different angles.
They're destroying our
Yep, they
buildings.
do indeed. How did they do that? I think maybe by sheer accident that was a real smooth move of theirs. And watch my poor lobster things get annihilated. Whee!
Our base is under attack.
And now we have the stink clouds. Whee! And I've got skunk lions on the. Honestly, I just wanted to combine a lion with a skunk. That's all I wanted, really. Also, I'm using regular insect invasion, I think. So nothing amazing, not modded out, not tricked out, or anything like that.
The critters are under attack.
What? And also, I forgot you could do that. Whee! Okay then, things seem under control, but are they? Honestly, one possibly really good trick to do would be to go just put a creature chamber up like right next to the enemy base, wait for them to attack you, and then basically bum rush their base while they're busy. I think at this point,
Add-ons complete.
I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm like, alright, your expansion point, I want it. Going on the offensive. Plan is, like, go do the things. Go do them. You know you want to. Go forth, my little. Yep, and there's a fight happening right in the middle of the map.
You're the boss.
And I think, yep, my boys are getting these friggin' charmadillos right here are the bane of my life because, like, I just don't have a I don't have a level 3 thing that can counter them, and they counter everything I've got right now because they just got such high defense. Oh boy. This is why we prefer other things. This is why, honestly, just having a level 2 ranged unit that is a porcupine is probably a good idea.
The critters are under attack.
Right, and this is where Stink Cloud is kind of saving my bacon a little bit, because it is allowing me to, like, kill these things a little bit better than what I was doing. Also, they're bloody invisible, and that's annoying. Right, it's not worse. They could be snapping turtles. That could be bad.
The critters are under attack.
Right. Nom nom nom. Problem is that my little skunk lobster things have such poor defense that, basically, like, it means that even the melee attack of that bloody, thing can, like, be a real problem.
The critters are under attack.
Right, and at this point I realized, like, yeah, this is not a fight I can win. Not at all. Time to leave. Skunk chameleons versus armadillo chameleons. The winner is precisely what you'd expect. And another Soundbeam Tower.
Alright.
I don't know. I think I overdo Soundbeam Towers as a general rule. I overdo towers in every RTS I've ever played. Right, so here I think I'd make a hell of a lot of those little hammerhead shark fellas. The one thing they're good at is detecting them invisible armadillo chameleon things. Damn, this sounds weird out of context. But, yeah. I think over there I'm just parking my arranged units so they can be sneaky beaky. Honestly, my favorite creature in Impossible Creatures is the chameleon, because it regenerates health and it just saves you a huge amount of resources, because, like, injured ones just regain their health. In Stinky Walkie Dolphin. I'm laughing at my own stupid jokes.
Done research.
Right then. Righty-ho, 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 ho-ho. Who are you calling a hoe? Me! Don't call me a hoe. Don't hurt my hoe feelings. Alright, so we've got a horrible menagerie of here. Like, as you can probably tell, these creatures aren't very good because they're all bloody compromised skunk combinations. I literally just used the skunk to put legs on sharks and dolphins. What has science wrought? Just reordering on my nonsense, and at this point I'm like, hang on, I can do that thing to get more electricity. Convert, electricity, what do you want to do here? I don't know if that's a meta thing to do or not. But yeah, gorillas are under attack. Oh, it's critters. Critters, not gorillas. Right.
Done.
Let's be offensive. And part of my problem here is that the bloody... these guys are just so much faster than everything else. Alright, Stink Cloud, operation.
The critters are under attack.
Howdy-ho! Alright, so now we're doing slightly better. We used our brains. We used our entire brain. And I think, what's happening over there?
No building is up.
I think that this was actually a pretty decent raid, right up until those guys showed up. Whee! Right. Oh, and then at that moment I'm like, oh my god, the AI is a genius.
I've got one of those things.
When you forget to plug your back door.
You're the boss.
And they've hit research level 4. Dang it. Stink hammer.
Destroying our buildings.
The point is like, no, I thought I was being so clever. Unfortunately, they were the clever ones the whole time.
Boss. The critters are under attack.
And they're like...
Okay.
I lose a lot of those hammerhead shark things just because. Really should have spawned in another thing to, like, cripple their ranged attack, honestly.
Our base is under attack. Ready, boss. You're the boss.
Whee!
The critters are under attack.
And there I'm just... Whee!
Building's done.
And all my bloody dudes are like... Alright, so this is the hilarious thing. I think at this point these critters just run. They're like, oh my god, get us out of here.
Done researching.
And they're like, no you don't.
Hello. Okay. Hello. Alright.
I'm gonna run you up there. Friggin' plug. This was embarrassing. I really should have, like, plugged that hole right there. So they couldn't, like, pathfind their way, like, through my back door, so to speak. Very embarrassing. Whee! And I was like, give me those stink hammers. Which I don't think, like, ended up being much good at all. Really could have done better. Really could have done better. Thank goodness for keen sense, though. Whee!
Ready, boss.
Also, looking at my little hammery dudes. What's that? We need one of the... What do we need? One of those.
Okay. Ready, boss. No building is up.
Instead of being clever, what am I doing?
Done. The critters are under attack. You're the boss.
The critters are under attack! The critters are under attack! Oh wow, I just saw on the minimap I completely missed what's happening over there. One of my little wolves, wow, they walked straight past me to make that expansion point. Look at the minimap, like, down lower left corner. Completely missed that. Oh, it's a hell of a fight. Oops.
The critters are under attack.
Whoops. Too much stinky.
Level 5 research is complete.
Alright. It's time for... And at this point I'm like, alright, to hell with your bloody armadillo nonsense. To hell with your armadillo nonsense. I hate it. It's my least favorite thing. And now they're running away. I do like how the AI tries to, like, save its units. I think that's cool. And we've got idle henchmen somewhere. This simply will not do. And this is the secret to success. It's like, here's the thing. Moose combined with anything, even if it's nothing, is good. I like a da moose. I like a da moose. Da moose is good. I love how they move too. The moose is huge. The sizes of creatures in Impossible Creatures is just whack as hell.
This coal pile is out of coal. No building is up.
Into the stink crowd, lads. Into the stink cloud. Oh god. What is that? I think that's Lucy Willing's army that we're looking at here.
The critters are under attack. Ready, boy.
Right, I think I'm gonna... At this point, I'm just super cheeky, and I run over there, and like, oh no. Oh no, it's giraffe hornets. My least favorite kind of hornet. And I'm like, oh no! Everything is terrible. I think I am actually winning all these little engagements, but... Damn it, not enough electricity.
Boss.
Not enough electricity.
Okay.
Just at this moment, I'm just like,
All right.
screw it. Why not?
You're the boss.
While we're over here.
The critters are under attack.
I don't know why I do that.
Done building.
I think that one little praying mantis tiger just makes a huge mess of things, honestly. Honestly, I need to do this again with a shark army. Does anyone care anymore about impossible creatures? I mean, some people do, for sure. But, yeah, general masses against, like, thinking about a roughly 20-year-old RTS game? Somehow I don't think so. But I care about it. I never played this game to its full potential back in the day. Yes, I'm reliving my childhood. Shut up. My misspent youth not playing video games. Can you imagine?
Hello.
Alright.
Okay. All right. Henchmen under attack.
Oh, these
Hello.
cheeky sods. They're trying to beat
research.
me up. They're
The
trying to
critters are
beat me
under
up.
attack. Building's done.
Uh-oh.
Ready, boss.
Okay, then.
Okay.
Right. Okay, then. We have skunks, skunk whales, and the other thing.
Hello. All right. Hello.
Right.
You're the boss.
At that point, I really should be
Alright.
getting my little henchmen to build anti-aircraft towers, but, or anti-air towers, rather. But, I didn't. So, that's embarrassing. And splitting up my forces like this, very bad idea. I think
Hello.
there's
You're
two
the boss.
idle henchmen over there that's like, really just a bad news. It's
Critters
like,
are under
yes,
attack.
take that, you armadillo bastards! My creatures have horns
Okay.
now! They have
Alright.
horns. Whee! And you can tell this is a terrible sperm whale thing. When, like, you lose one of them to bloody, you know, tier 3 units.
Hello. You're the boss.
And more of these.
Hello. No building is up.
One of the awesome things about the sperm whale, actually, is just like...
Alright.
Whee!
The critters are under attack.
How many did I lose there? I think I lost like 3 of them. Embarrassing. Uh-oh.
They're destroying our buildings.
We're destroying their expansion points. It's all good.
Boss. You're the boss.
Whee!
Ready, boss. Okay.
Whee! It's chaos. It's delightful chaos.
Building's done.
It's all chaos all the time.
Done building.
Gotta love all the... I forgot, like, how big these maps could get. They're wacky as hell, man. I forgot about the scorpultures as well.
The critters are under attack. Boss. You're the boss. Okay.
Oh my god, these giraffe
Hello.
mother humpers.
Henchmen under attack.
Don't you attack my henchmen, how dare you.
Alright. Our base is under attack.
Whee! And there go your expansion
No
points.
building is up.
Sucks
This
to be
whole
you.
farm is all used up.
Sucks to be you.
Hello. You're the boss. Hello. Okay. You're the boss.
And I'm just
Okay.
preemptively doing this. Oh, look at that! They delete their workshops when they're done with them.
Done building.
Hooray! Spectacular. Right. Meet me.
This out of coal.
I think I end up winning this just with the, like, units I have. It's like, a few moose, a few whales, what could possibly go wrong? I'm excited. I'm glad I did this.
Ready, boss. Alright.
And, like, at this point, I'm like, you know what? I don't need to worry too much about it. I've basically won. I think they're out of resources at this point. Because we've disrupted all their economy. Oopsie daisy. That's what they sound like. And they like spamming air units, do they? Like, one of the great things about Moose is just how stupidly high their defense is. I don't think that's realistic. Yes, I'm complaining about realism in this game in which you magically combine creatures together. Because I'm clever like that.
The research you wanted is done.
Whee! Whee! I frickin' love this
Critters are
game.
under attack.
I love getting mooses in to do things, and you'll notice I've stopped bothering with Stink Cloud, like, altogether. Whee! Just doing them over there. Hello, little guys.
The critters are under attack.
What were you trying to do? You were trying to do stuff, were you?
Boss.
Oh yeah, at this point I remembered that air units
boss.
existed, and I thought to myself, you know what would be really good if we did that? Whee!
Building's done. The critters are
Right,
under
stink
attack.
bird, go over there. Alright, and we're basically winning here. Because they're out of time, out of money, out of options. Whee! When you finally get to the enemy lab and are like, hell yeah. And, of course, they're making one of these. Now it is about... Man, I should have gotten a barrier destroyer. Lobster times sperm whale. Literally one of the best units in the game. Did I use it this time? No, because we were using skunks. And there go all my birds. There go all my bloody birds. Caw! I don't know why I combined them with a frickin' raven. I should have gone with a condor or something. Oh well.
Done research.
Flying units are generally kind of useless anyway, so... Right, I need to do... What have I done? I need to check my army again. I really want to do this again. Because this was fun to do. It's fun to, like, play, and it was fun to commentate over it. Good times. And I took a screenshot for no reason at all, don't worry about it. Hey, I won! So, stick around for the post, like, match review here, because somehow, like, I killed more dudes, they got more electricity somehow, and, yeah, so, I beat them to everything, that's nice. And here's the thing, the most efficient thing was apparently, like, the Lobster Stinker, even though it didn't do that much damage to units or structures. I don't know why that thing was so efficient. The efficiency is cranked. Honestly, the Stink Whale probably should have been the best unit. And the Stink Moose, they're the ones that actually did something. Stink Hammer didn't do super good. I mean, the Stinky Melon probably was the best. And of course, the Charmadillo for the enemy team. Best unit by far. Really tanky, stealthy, and also just a pain in the ass. Hard countering my nonsense. So yeah, it's just most built, most lost. Oh, poor sharks. Sharks are copying it in real life too, you know. Save the sharks! Don't save the skunks, apparently. Skunks are, pretty useless. So, that does it for, like, I successfully conquered an island with skunks. I can put that on my resume now.
Alright.
And, thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. Do check out my other series on this channel. I seem to be gravitating towards old games, reliving the early 2000s a little bit. It doesn't have to be like that. I'm open to suggestions. And do check me out on Twitch, because, ye gods, like, we have a fun time over there doing all kinds of stuff. RTS, roguelikes, RPGs. Hope to see you there. Have a wonderful time. Hold your nose. My stinky army is coming. Farewell.